Alright guys, I did an impulsive thing today. I'm actually doing some errands, and I saw on the Facebook page of one of the fish stores that I kept visiting that they have a sale. And so I just dropped by. I plan to add fish to my 40 breeder, and if you guys watched the last video about it, it's been a month now. But yeah, it's been a month at the time, so it's been a month and 4 days now. Anyway, yeah, they were on sale. I saw really good specimens, fish that I wanted, and I wasn't able to hold off that eagerness, yeah, impulsiveness, and here we are. Also, this is one of those old plants that I also ordered. The one in the box is a plant I ordered from eBay. It's actually in the bidding, and I just tried, and on the last day I got like 10 more minutes left, and I don't want to like bid too much on it, but I just tried, and apparently I won. I will show you definitely the unboxing, and this is a very risky, for me, a risky and expensive bid for me, but I'm kind of, again, I'm confident that I'll be able to pull it off. Same with the fish. As I've said before, I don't even check my water parameters, but through experience I can see more often if a tank is mature enough or is good enough for a fish. This is not a lot of fish. They're pretty small, so I'm hoping they'll be able to make it. And if I fail, I will definitely put a video about it, and it's something that you know, people like hobbyists shouldn't follow. But that's my tank, a 40 breeder. It's been yeah, more than it's been a month now, and I'm pretty confident it's cycled. I mean, on day one, since I set this tank out, I took water from my 5-gallon and actually used it here like a water change. Mucky, there's a lot of gunk, dirty, lots of snails in this tank, and they just grew, made poop. Basically, they helped me cycle this tank. I'm sorry for the glare. I'm trying to do this real quick. I'm gonna do a quick water change. I'm gonna show you guys also how I do a water change, a quick one, and I might do a complete video explaining my setup. Anyway, I'll do the unboxing first, and then I'll show you the water change, and I'll get the fish acclimated, and then I'll tell you about the fish. All right, so yeah. All right, so for the first one, just make sure I don't have my personal information taken in the video, but so this is the first one I'm gonna do is unbox this plant that I won in a bidding over at eBay, and I'll tell you why it's a very risky bid, and kind of honestly it's impulsiveness, being impulsive, but I'll let you guys know why I think it's kind of worth the risk. And here we go. Alright, so this is the Philodendron melanochrysum, something like that. Yeah, it's a rare philodendron, kind of becoming more popular and rare. And I got this. I won the bid for I won the bid for $15 plus another $5 shipping, so around $21 with tax. And yeah, it's very risky because it's just a cutting with one leaf. Actually, the seller is bidding out, sorry for the background noise, my daughter's watching downstairs, but basically is bidding out 3 cuttings. The first one is really big, but it's ridiculous how much people are bidding for it, so I stopped. The third one is pretty small, and this one doesn't like look really not good, but with my experience so far with cuttings, I'm kind of confident I'll be able to do it. But it's very risky. $15 for a cutting, and then another $5 for shipping, so $21. So why would I do that? This plant an established plant, a potted plant, like around 2 leaves, is around $60 to $90. And Carnivero, that's when I first saw this in a video made by Logis. I forgot. There was this guy showing how they have their plants, their philodendrons, climb up. And this looked really good. It's velvety, just like the Mycans, and the leaves are really big. And I think people suddenly wanted this plant, and they're very expensive. In Carnivero, the cheaper ones were sold out, but they're still like $60, and the others was like $90. And so I figured if I can get this to grow and get it to root, then I'll be saving a lot of money, and at the same time I'll try to make cuttings and eventually sell some of it, and kind of be able to get back what I spent on this one. So it looks good though. I mean, for a cutting, it doesn't look dry, so I'll give that to the seller. I think he the seller in eBay, I forgot his name, but yeah, I think he got this packed really well in sphagnum, just like what Carnivero did. And he advised to immediately put it in water. So I'll just show you guys. This is my grow tent, and you can see the sorry about that, I'm just holding the tripod, but basically you can see the humidifiers working. And I've done a lot of cuttings and rootings in this grow tent down there, and there are plants that I did cuttings for the first time that I never thought would be able to root, but they did. So I guess the combination of, I'm sorry, okay, let's get this up here again. So I guess the combination of the water, of the plant in water, plus the high humidity is helping, because obviously they don't have roots yet. They won't have like too much of ability to absorb water, and the humidity will help, and that's why I'm kind of confident that I'll be able to pull this off. But he packed it real tight. I'm scared that I might destroy the last leaf here, or the only leaf, so let's just be very careful. So a $20 cotton, so it's just being impulsive, but if I'm able to pull it off, I'll have like a $60 plant that I just got for $20, and not bad. And hopefully I'll be able to propagate more, and I mean sell them. And yeah, so he advised to get this cutting in water, which I will do, and I'll do it right now. I'll grab it. I prepared one in my grow tent, or not in here. So it is just in regular water. Let's see. Wow, really small. Oh, I'm gonna be soaking it. I need another container. This is too big. I'll pause this and I'll find a better container. All right. So I found a McDonald's, so I saved this McDonald's soda cups. I really like using them, kind of like help the environment at the same time. And I filled it with lava rock, filled it with water. I don't, usually when I do cuttings, they're pretty long, so they'll be able to like just leave sit out of the container, and then the humidity would be able to also help in keeping the plant like moist, sorry, what is the right term, like so they won't dry basically. But since this is a very small cutting, I don't want the leaves or other, like most of the part of the plant to be under the water, because it might rot. So I just put some lava rock, and then I have the net pot here, and I'll just add more rocks just to keep this plant in place, because as you can see, and oh man, it fell. So there's some nodes here, so hopefully roots will grow on this part here. So I'm hoping for this expensive cutting here. But And I think I said that when I bought the bicalcarata, that would be like it will be a while before I buy a new plant, but this came up at the same time I was ordering the bicalcarata, and to be honest, I put a bid on all 3 plants that was available for bidding. I lost 2, and it's like this is the last minute, like there's like 5 minutes left, and I just put like a $1.50 additional, so that's why it's around $15. And I guess and that's how I won the bidding. And I think people were saying who would do this, who would bid for a cutting like this small for $15. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. This looks good. I'll show you a little bit. It's not too submerged. There you go. Oh, yeah. So there you go, and that's what I'm looking for. The leaf part is out of the container. So let me just grab my Sharpie, and I'll put a date here. And what I like about this cup is it's clear, so I'll be able to see if there's any cuttings. I mean, first time I did a cutting of what do you call this, a coleus, and tried to get it to root in water. It worked in the tent, and that gave me confidence that I have the conditions to grow cuttings. Yeah, basically. So let me. The date today is the 10th of June. So. And then from what I've watched, others would say there's no need to change the water. Others said you need to change the water. In my case, I do change it because it does smell a little bit at times. And although, yeah, so that's what I'll do. I'll be watching it, and if needed, I will change the water. So there you go, guys. Very risky impulsiveness, and I admit that. I think a lot of people in the hobby, from plants to fish, and I still have the fish, kind of guilty of that, but it's one of those things. Again, I will do an update if I fail. If this dies, then I will let you guys know, so kind of learn from it. So yeah, next video is about the fish. Alright guys, just want to show you where I placed it. It's right close to my other orchids, and it will be very humid down there, but the light is bright. The Mars Hydro is really bright, so temperatures around like 72 to 74 right now. I can't bring it down less than 70. It's really hot in Texas, but the humidity is up to 90. I've seen it earlier this morning. So wish me luck, guys. I'm really hoping. I really like the way this plant looks, and if I'm able to grow it, get it to grow, vine up, it's worth, like, it's really worth it for like $21 compared to buying a plant for $60. And it grows really big also. So yep, that's it. And yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys the fish. Alright, so just a quick video about why I do water changes. I have a Vivosun 800 gallons per hour pump in there. This is around 30-40 feet tubing. I think it's a 0.5 inch. It's all available in Amazon, and it's the pump's connected here in this remote control outlet, so makes it easier for me to turn on and turn it off just in case I need to do it real quick. And then my tubing goes all the way, sorry for the glare, through that window and through my front yard. When we bought this house, we don't have any sprinklers set up because the previous buyer, the one who's supposed to buy it, didn't set it up that way. So this is a huge help, around 10 to 20 gallons depending on how much I'm gonna do a water change. In this case, maybe around 15 to 20 gallons before I move the fish in. So yeah, that's a quick one, very easy for me. Made this hobby a lot easier, unlike when I was still using buckets, and it made me think like before, why am I using buckets? Why haven't I thought about this before? So anyway, that's my daughter. She's excited about the fish, and yeah, and I'll put all these videos in one YouTube video. All right, guys. So I'll show you how I do the water change. So here's the controller. It's just a very simple. You plug in the pump over there and just turn it on, and it should be able to get the water to our backyard there, or sorry, our front yard. So let me show you guys. All right. Oh, there you go. So first time I did this, my neighbors took a closer look. They thought that something's broken or something, or a pipe burst. But yeah, that's it. Makes my life way easier. I'm done with my water change in just like, I'm sorry for the mess. This room is basically just for keeping some of our stuff. This will be one of our kids' rooms. Right now they're in the same room as well, they're all in the same room. But yep, so there you go, and kind of fell. So anyway, just want to show you guys in a bit. I'll show you how I do add water in the tank. Alright guys, so I have a bucket here, a ready-use brand. It's around 20 gallons. It's connected to this extension cord just for safety, and then, sorry for the mess, and then extension cord is connected to the remote control outlet, and I have the remote here, and the tubing is, now I hold it with two clamps right there, and then it's all up here, and I have my hydroponic basket that I use as a way to hold the tubing, and at the same time it disperses the water so it won't disturb the substrate too much. So yeah, let's get this started here. Alright, and I usually hold this. There you go. Alright. Okay. So that's it. And you can see the water is kind of dispersed. Because I've noticed before, without the hydroponic basket, the flow would be too strong, and it would disturb the water. So yeah, that's it. And I'm really loving the way the red tiger lotus, sorry for the glare, but yeah, they look really nice. I'm glad I bought this plant. They're just producing a lot of leaves right now. So anyway, once this is done, I'll make sure the temperature is good. I will acclimate the fish. I won't show you guys anymore, simply because there's a lot of videos about that. Okay, so yep, I'll be back with the fish. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna show you guys the fish. The first would be a fish that I've wanted to have for a long time now. I've had this when I was still in the Philippines in my 15-gallon tank. Coolie loaches. I had 3 at that time. Eventually 2 died, but they're very reclusive, always hiding. But I've been watching a lot of videos online, and the more you have them, and if they have the hiding spots or hiding space like a rock or wood, they'll be happier and very active. This guys is $1.50 if you buy 4 or more, and I told the lady I need 5, but she sold me 6. I don't mind. They look good, they're very active. There's a ton of them in that store. I'll get 4 more, or maybe even more, probably next month or more, depending on how these guys do, and of course the other fish. But yeah, it's one of those fish that I really wanted for a long time, even though I've had them before, but I want them in like in a bigger shoal. So this is the coolie loach, or the Pangeo coolii. So yeah, I'll show you guys once I've acclimated them and they're in the tank. The next is the creamsicle creamsicle molly. I got 4 here. They're females. I've wanted a black molly. I've had black mollies before in a pond, but I wanted to have them in a tank this time because they're pretty cool. So I was researching, and then I was keen on buying the black mollies, but I saw the creamsicle ones and they look cool, and I think they'll do a good contrast with the other fish that I plan to buy in the future to add in the 40 breeder. But the reason why I got a creamsicle is because of this male that I got. So these are 3 females. The male I have is the sailfin molly. Now this doesn't look like there's different kinds of sailfin mollies, and I wanted the one like the wild type kind of look, but there's none. But this guy is very feisty. It was like the dominant one in the tank. It was like bullying the other fish. So I see that this guy, when I saw this guy, that's when I decided to get fish now. So I don't want to miss out on him. I mean, there's something about he's very vigorous, feisty, like all over the tank, going up on the surface, on the middle of the tank, and then on the substrate area, going after another male that's also showing dominance. But yeah, he was really showing up as right now he is. I mean, look at that fin. I mean, I don't know if it's because of stress or something, but look at that fin. It's really beautiful, and I'll show them in the tank. So I was thinking, if I get a black molly female, I don't think I'd like the look. If they breed with this one, it would be black and some gold or creamsicle color. I don't think I'd like that. So I just bought the creamsicle females. So yeah, that's it. I'll get them acclimated, and then I'll show you guys how they do in the tank. So again, I'm planning to buy fish at the end of this month, but you know, it's one of those things. I decided to go in this fish store because they have some sale, and I just, when I saw this guy, I said, yeah, I need to get him. So it's a kind of impulsiveness, but I hope that I get to keep them alive, but I'm kind of confident about that. So yeah, I'll show you guys in a bit. All right. Yep. Alright guys, so it's been a couple of hours now since I've added the fish in the tank. Let's just go here. Alright, let me zoom here. So I'm glad that I decided to just got one male, because this guy's been bothering the females non-stop. And then of course I was able to get 3 females. The other one is right on the other end. So far I can say this is his favorite female, but I would see him move and go to the other females also. I'm glad I made the choice on this guy because he is really dominant. He is very active, and you can see here is already courting this female. Oh, there's the other one. And I'm glad that I also researched really well about how females look, because I'm pretty sure I got 3 females now. They are in a tank where like there's like maybe 15-20 fish, and the females are mixed with the male creamsicles, so there's no way. It was kind of hard, and I'm glad that one of the lady who helped me get the fish is really experienced. So I pointed at what I want, and she was able to get the fish real quick. The sailfin though, all of them were males in the tank, so that's not a problem. Anyway, this could be oh yeah, and they start to go and nip on the leaves of this lotus, and also on the rocks. So they're getting used to the to this tank, and yeah, these are the females.
So very happy. Of course, we'll find out in a couple of days or weeks if they'll be, all of them will make it through. But so far I could see that they're all healthy. Now regarding the loaches, they didn't hesitate. They've been hiding in this cholla wood that I've silicone together. Oh, I think we can see one. Oh, and they have really good eyesight, because a slight movement, if I make a slight movement, they'll go and hide. No, I thought it was one of the loaches. So basically, I've seen them now really down here. I'm not sure if we could, I won't bother them too much, but yeah, they're in the wood here. Let me see if I can find, because there's one here earlier that like to get in this spot. There's some algae on the glass, but yeah, in this area here, I've seen a couple already. I'm not going to be surprised if they already went inside the cholla wood. But let's see if we can. Sorry. I don't know. Let me just zoom out. I don't see any on the cholla wood right now. But oh, there's one here. Okay. So there. So they're really small. The store I bought them from don't let you choose anymore because there's just way too many of them, which is definitely fine. So I think, yeah, so they find a home in this area here, and I'm trying to look for more. Let's see here, because I've seen one here behind right over here. Nope. So I think they found their spot or found their place in the cholla wood, which is great. And this red tiger lotus has this deep maroon color with those splotches of purple. I don't know if that's the correct way to describe it, but they're really nice. The light in the stand can't really let's see, let me adjust the light, because I dimmed the light a little bit to make it less stressful for the fish. So yeah, that's the brightest. So yeah, so I'm not sure, hopefully. So really nice red tiger lotus. I'm very happy I finally have the chance to get this plant. Anyway, yeah, this is the brightest that this light, hydro light, can go. And here are the beauties. Really nice, really nice. So anyway, Sylphine mollies, the wild type looks as different. It's not as colorful as this one, but I like it better. But I can't find one, or there's two in that store. However, they don't look well. One of the fins, the first one has some damage to the fins. The other is just being bullied by this male. So in a month or so, I'll go in and see if I can get a good specimen and buy more. But this guy, yeah, they're loving it. They're loving it here. So and they're shoaling together. That's the other thing. Look at those females following him. So really good behavior. I hope this one is alright. I think it's just stress. I'm hoping I don't see this one dead tomorrow. But yeah. Oh, there she is. She's gonna join the shoal. So this is good. This is good. I really like this. So yeah, I'm gonna do an update again. It's my being impulsive in this hobby might cost a lot, but hopefully these guys do well. So yeah, that's it, and thank you, and please hit like and subscribe. Alright guys, I was about to end the video when I saw one of the loaches already exploring. There you go. Most of them are in the cholla wood right here underneath, but I can see that this guy here, and then there's another two who found a spot. There you go. Oh, there's one of them here. I don't know, that guy looks stressed. That coolie loach, not the molly. But yeah, there's two there. So yeah, I wish they're able to adapt in this tank, and I'll get 6 more. So I'm looking forward to getting 12 of these guys. They're fun, but they're small fish, and from what I've researched, a lot of people believe that the bioload ain't that great, that much for this fish. They go up to like 3 or 4 inches, but they're not like bulky, robust fish. They're skinny. They're eel-like. Yeah. Oh, there's the other one. So yeah, I hope they do get used to this tank and explore more. There you go. And yeah, so yeah, thank you guys again for watching, subscribing, and please hit like. Alright, and oh, by the way, those are there. Alright, bye.